Okay, so for today's video, what I'd like to encourage everybody to do is to think for yourself. I can't help but just be amazed at how far we've gone as a nation in the last 100 years. And the more I study history and the more I read the words of our founding fathers and I read the documents of our government, it's just unbelievable how far we've come away from the original intent for our government. I mean, it's literally unbelievable. I would encourage you to think for yourself. Use your head. Use logic. Think things through. Don't believe this garbage that people are just repeating. That's not intelligence, you know, to repeat some demagoguery or some mantra over and over again. That doesn't demonstrate intelligence. Use your head. Think for yourself. Gun laws. Do you really think gun laws stop crime? They don't. Who's going to follow gun control laws? People who obey the law. Criminals aren't going to follow gun control laws. You can pass all the gun control laws you want. You're just making it easier for the criminals because they don't have to worry about anybody being armed. They know they got an unarmed victim. Think. Use your head. The same thing with the FDA, with all their controls on whether or not you can sell vegetables at a local market or whether you can sell milk that hasn't been pasteurized, going after Amish people, going after kids who have lemonade stands, all in the name of protecting you. Well, the government can't protect you. These bureaucrats that are elected for office, they're no smarter than anybody else. In many cases, they're twice as stupid as most people. Their knowledge of our system of government and our laws, it's ridiculous. Don't trust these people. Government, by its very nature, has a tendency to lean towards tyranny. It always does. But in our system of government, there is a constitution that lays out a specific role for government. It limits government. It limits the power of government. But right now, our government has gone so far outside the scope of the Constitution, it's ridiculous. It's being ripped apart at the seams by a bunch of radical revisionists. These people were the radicals of the 60s. They're communists and Marxists. And now they're having their way. They're taking away your individual freedoms. They're ruining any future our country has. We're never going to come out of this recession. We're never going to have business expand. We're never going to have achievements or inventions or innovations or anything as long as we allow these people to continue to dumb everybody down and remove your personal liberties. Personal, individual freedom is what makes us great. You keep sinking into this abyss of tyranny, it's going to end awfully. It always does. There is no government that has assumed absolute power that has not resulted in the deaths of, in many cases, millions of people. So, wake up, America. Reclaim your rightful place in history. Let's get back on track. We've let these people drive us into a ditch, run us off the end of a cliff. Let's get back on track. Stop it. All you got to do is stand up and reclaim your rightful place. Tell the government to back off. Stop electing these people who are career politicians who have spent their lifetime destroying our way of life. We're ruining it for our children and for their children. I mean, who else do you want to rule? Do you want China, Iran, Syria, Libya, North Korea? I mean, pick your communist Russia. No, nobody else is going to do it better than us. And if we fall, the whole world's going to go into darkness. Wake up, stand up for yourself, read your history, and stop these people from destroying our way of life. Please. God bless America. I mean, if it's possible anymore, I don't know. Let's get back on track. That's it for today.